Good morning and welcome to the ADS Securities Markets Update. Beginning with the Asian session today, the markets traded within a tight range despite the fact that there were a collection of economic releases from New Zealand and Australia. And despite the figures, the market showed a limited impact. However, during the early morning hours here in Abu Dhabi, the US dollar fell across the board, declining the most against the Kiwi and the Aussie. The Kiwi added more than 1.2%, while the Aussie also advanced by 0.7% so far. This kind of moves is likely to be limited, and it could be a short squeeze before the general downtrend continues. Back to the fundamentals again. The New Zealand commodities prices fell for the sixth month in a row, declining by 1.3% in September, comparing to another decline of 3.3% in August. However, the figures from Australia came in much better than expected. The building permits posted the second monthly increase in a row by 3% in August, comparing to another increase of 2.1% in July, while it had been anticipated to rise by 1.1% only. And finally, the trade balance deficit narrowed slightly less than expected to 0.79 billion in August, down from 1.08 billion in July, while the estimates were to decline toward 0.75 billion. However, this is the lowest deficit since 4 months or since June of this year. As for the European session today, there are a few economic releases from Spain and the UK. However, the main focus will be on the ECB decision later today. Beginning with Spain, the unemployment change is expected to rise for the second month in a row by 31.3 thousand in September, comparing to another rise of 8.1 thousand, which would be the biggest monthly increase since February of this year. In the UK, the construction PMI is expected to decline back to 63.7 in September, down from 64 in August. However, it remains near the highest reading since February of this year. The key event in this session basically is going to be the ECB decision. The estimates are to keep the current policy unchanged. However, a falling inflation in September may force the bank to act further by cutting the deposit rate more or further. And moreover, traders will be waiting for more information about the ABS program. A dovish tone is also likely today, which may lead to another wave of selling in the euro across the board. The ECB decision will be released at 11:45 GMT, and the press conference will be held at 12:30 GMT time. Going forward to the US session today, there are two economic releases from the US. The weekly jobless claims may rise for the second week in a row toward 299,000 last week, up from 293,000 the week before. And finally, the factory orders may decline sharply by 9.4% in August, comparing to a sharp increase of 10.5% in July, which could be the biggest monthly decline on record. Stay tuned today, as we will be publishing our central bank watch report about the ECB decision later today to discuss the expected decision and the possible scenarios for the euro and for other currencies. This is it for today. You can follow us on our social media sites, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube, to get the latest economic releases, reports and analysis. Thank you for watching.